I'll start way back, to answer that question. Growing up, I loved sports. I would play any sport that I was introduced to, and I would love it, and I would be passionate about it for 6 months, and then I'd move on to the next thing. It's I think it's probably typical with any young person to kind of experience that. The first time I picked up a guitar, it was different. It was as though I was chosen to play guitar, and there was nothing that I couldn't turn it off. Right now I record under my own name, record and release stuff under my name, Nathan Mathis. I've had music in 50-some episodes of television. Did shows on MTV and TBS, Netflix, shows that you've never heard of and shows you've heard of, but I've never really sold too many CDs. But digital distribution these days is really easy, There are these aggregate services, TuneCore, CD Baby, where basically you can just upload the digital files of your music, and within a week or as you would schedule it, a date that you might select, your album is on iTunes, it's on Amazon, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, any of those things. So it's really easy to again be in my basement here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, have nobody know my name for 300-mile radius, and have people hearing my music all over the world, really. The music that I make, I would say first and foremost it's melodic. It's melody driven. One of my best friends, my best musical friends, a number of years ago, has always said, a great song should be able to be played on a one-string guitar, because the melody is what's driving it. And I really believe that. All the music that I'm influenced by, that I love, has to have a strong melody. There have been a lot of times in my life when it would have been a lot easier to say, this music thing, it's too much work, it's not going to pay off. There would have been a lot of times in my life when it would have been great to be able to turn that off. But it's just, there's something in me, there's something, something is just calling me. It's something inherent about this need to make music, and that's always been there. The last 20 years of my life, I've almost, in my estimation, just kind of been predetermined by this, again, innate need to play music, and it's not something I can turn off. It's not something that I can control. But the family aspect of it has definitely been a big adjustment. Getting married, it's a partnership. It's a relationship. You need to learn how to balance this part of you, for me, this musical side, which has to be given attention. It has to be given an opportunity to kind of do its thing. But obviously, I'm married, and I love my wife, and I want that to be strong as well. So it's a give and take. In high school and in college, it was a social thing for me, to be with other people, to get out and to play in venues, and to have people. I think it's a way to be seen, a way to be, to kind of get some exposure, to have people recognize what you do and what you're about. As I've gotten older, I'm okay with people not knowing what I'm about, and being more just doing it for myself. I want you to know that I'm happy making music in my basement, and if you never hear about me, and you don't, and you never listen to my music, and you never see this interview, I'm happy and I'm content, and that's that's where I have to be, and I think it would be great if everybody could be that way.